Hello and welcome to Food for Thought, Insights for Busy Leaders and Managers in just 150 seconds. In this episode, I'd like to talk about the paradox of focused innovation. And this is one of the 12 behavioral paradoxes developed by Dr. Dan Harrison. Now, if we take a paradox as being two statements which seem to be contradictory but are in fact both true, we can look at a behavioral paradox as being two behaviors which seem to be contradictory and yet when they come together form something synergistic. So in the paradox of focused innovation, we've got the trait of persistence, which is the tendency to be tenacious despite encountering significant obstacles, and the trait of experimenting, which is the tendency to try new things and the enjoyment of trying new things and new ideas, exploring new ways of doing things. Now, if we're very high on persistence, but low on experimenting, we're out of balance and we can fall into the stubborn persistence quadrant. And this means that while we may be focused at persevering on completing a particular task, we may actually persist even when the approach that we're using isn't really working or getting us the results we want. And while we can be focused and be good at focusing on a particular task, we may in fact lose sight or lose track of other priorities because we're just narrowly focused and stubbornly focused on just one thing. So if we're very high on experimenting on the other hand, but low on persistence, we may fall into the non-finishing quadrant. And that happens when we find ourselves being excited and considering lots of different ideas, but not actually seeing them through because we don't have the persistence to see them through. And it may be that we're good at considering lots of options, but actually change direction too soon, prematurely, so we don't actually complete the task through a lack of persistence. So what we want is both experimenting and persistence coming together and forming that innovative quadrant, that ability to be innovative while staying focused on your mission and your purpose, that ability to be able to consider lots of different ideas and implement them. Now, this inspires creativity in others and also helps to resolve those unsolvable problems, those really intractable problems, because you've got the persistence and the new ideas to see things through. So when it comes to your team and where your team may be at, stay curious.